What's up, Ranch Nation? It's your boy Silver Rancher back for another Ranch reaction. For people wondering where the hell I've been the last few days, long story short, I got sick over the weekend, and then the last 2 days I've had a lot of classes, plus the weather's been kind of shit here, so I just kind of haven't been around to recording. So, but we're back after a few days. Which it figures all this happens and I hit 600 subscribers, so I'm so sorry, folks. I got two special projects that I got working up for my 600 special. I have a EP breakdown, which I'm not going to say who it is. I'm not going to say who it is yet because this person I got to know recently, just this actually yesterday, ironically. So I kind of want to keep it in the dark. But if you tune in the Ranch Radio at DSRDK Student Radio, you will get a chance. You will get a chance to hear it. Hear who I am. Who I'm doing the EP breakdown for. And then I also got a vlog with me and my dad coming up that I just got to do a little closing and some extra editing for. Probably this weekend, maybe next weekend. We'll get it sorted. But I wanted to get back into it, get some reactions going. I got a million holiday suggestions. I really think I have 10 suggestions by all y'all, which is crazy to say. Add on the fact that I got some music and some other stuff. But yeah, so we got a lot in the works right now. But I wanted to start with just something simple. There was a bunch of songs I missed over the weekend, and one of them was Schwab, who I always love breaking down Schwab songs. They're so much fun. So we're gonna get into this one. This is Disobey, and if you enjoyed the reaction, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that bell for notifications, the whole 9 yards. And let's jump right into this. Schwab as the artist, Modesto as the producer / production. Where's the N and the T? Am I missing something here? Shout out Modesto for the production and Eru for the visual.
Think about it, what you want, what you need, put it all on the line. What you build, what you read, what you fight. If the man you won't fall in the end, what you got, sacrifice just to serve those in need. Vigilantes.
Tough talk with whispering. All right, I'm down. I'm here for it. I'm all here for it.
Think about it, what you want, what you need, put it.
It's interesting is a lot of the songs I've been listening to recently, the guitar / bass has kind of been like the focal point as like the secondary complement to like the rap or to the rapper or to the artist. This one feels like the opposite. You're getting a lot of heavy punch with the kick, and it's kind of being the one that's being the driving force for the tempo.
Think about it, what you want, what you need, put it all on the line. What you build, what you read, what you fight. If the man you won't fall in the end, what you got, sacrifice just to serve those in need. Vigilante way of life, a state of mind, got no breaks. I mean I'm saving time. The way I start. Vigilante way of life, a state of mind, got no breaks. I mean I'm
Got no breaks. I mean, I'm saving time because, to be fair, some cases if you take a break, you have to wait longer to clock out for a day for like your shift. So you say I got no breaks. I'm saving time, meaning I'm getting stuff done. I'm getting stuff done before you.
just to serve those in need. Vigilante way of life, a state of mind, got no breaks. I mean I'm saving time. The way I slide, I ain't really trying to pay the price. No day to die, but this kind of risk is what you.
I know the slide. He's gonna have a bunch of like sliding, gliding stuff because the guy. I don't know what the girl. I've only seen these two. I've seen a million clips of this on TikTok, but I know the guy's quirk is like he like slides around with 3 of his 4 body parts, like his 2 hands or 2 feet, are touching the ground. Which is still really weird. I don't really get how that works, but.
Vigilante way of life, a state of mind, got no breaks. I mean I'm saving time. The way I slide, I ain't really trying to pay the price. No day to die, but this kind of risk is what you have to face when saving lives, huh? Yeah, I got a pop in my step when the options are left, making off hit the deck.
That was a good one. I think because I remember, I think the girl's name's Pop Step.
Yeah, I got a pop in my step when the options are left. Make an off, hit the deck. Knuckle duster teaching, get 'em clock with the left. With the judge and the jury, it's off with the head.
Ooh, because that's a good line with vigilantes. Because a lot of vigilantes, let's see if you've seen around with cases on like in real life. A big argument with vigilantism is that they should be the ones who are the judge, the jury, and sometimes the executioner. But in this case, he's saying with the judge and jury, now it's off with their head. So again, talk about the lines, the judge, jury, and executioner. But he doesn't use the word executioner here. So I think that's a nice slide detail there.
Does the teaching get 'em clock with the left? With the judge and the jury, it's off with the head. Hey, when the system breaks, would you watch your city burning while you sit and where? Hey, everything is stake. Take the law into your hands and learn to disobey. Hey.
Ooh, that's kind of a hard line on its own. Hold up. Everything's at stake with the money. It was, I think, is a nice design. Which is a nice design detail from Eru.
Take the law into your hands and learn to disobey.
That's a hard line from Schwab. Take the law into your hands. Take the law into your hands, and learn to disobey. Yeah, that's kind of hard. I can't lie.
Hey, when the system breaks, would you watch your city burning while you sit and where? Hey, everything is stake. Take the law into your hands and learn to disobey. No more Mr. Nice Guy, crueler, the crawler, a nuisance. I move with the brawler. The movement is fluid.
With a heavy distortion, I think is interesting for the sound of the electric.
Crueler, the crawler, a nuisance. I move with the brawler. The movement is.
It makes you almost a little uneasy, which I think is kind of the point he's trying to give with this. Well, especially with a lot of the black and white visuals, I feel like it's meant to be really tense and uneasy and like unnerving. Because it's like this is supposed to be like a really aggressive feel to the track, without him needing to like get up and scream like angry.
No more Mr. Nice Guy, crueler, the crawler, a nuisance. I move with the brawler. The movement is fluid, the musical one. Got a 12-volt vertical dude, she's a baller. Truly, Your Honor, we're just looking out for the youth. I'm a martyr, suited and armored. I do what I gotta. Yo, to trigger happy, and that's coming from a happen with a loose cannon daughter. So you say the pros got it covered and this fight isn't yours. You can idle and gawk, huh? But I see what my silence has caused. So me and mine operate outside of the law. So me and mine operate outside of the law. Hey, when the system breaks.
What's interesting here is I feel like he took inspiration for if y'all know, it's an older song he did, and I forget which album it's in, but if y'all remember Slide, like if we got started we go slide up. I feel like he kind of took a decent bit of inspiration from that song of his and took that and like improved upon it with different elements. That's what this song kind of reminds me of. I like it a lot.
And operate outside of the law. Hey, when the system breaks, would you watch your city burning while you sit and where? Hey, everything is stake. Take the law into your hands and learn to disobey. Hey, when the system breaks, would you watch your city burning while you sit and where? Hey, everything is.
Something else I like, and I know I'm kind of like running with this, but the one thing I've really liked is like I said, I love the percussion of being the driving force, the punch, the hard, heavy punch of the kick, but also with that, I think there's nice contrast with like the soft, little, soft brittle hi hat that he's using.
City burning while you sit and where? Hey, everything is stake. Take the law into your hands and learn to disobey. Hey, when the system breaks, would you watch your city burning while you sit and where? Hey, everything is stake. Take the law into your hands and learn to disobey. Take the law into your hands and learn to disobey.
Yeah. Nicely done. Yeah, no, I like that. I guess kind of to wrap up and give my quick thoughts on this track. I liked a lot of the elements to it. I thought there was a lot to this track that I think worked. Like I said, the percussion I think contrasted well off each other. It mixed well with that really, like, especially in that second verse, that really distorted, very, like I said, uneasy and eerie feeling of the guitar. And Schwab's vocals were great. I mean, the lyrics were sound. Again, it reminded me of listening to Slide, which I think which again is a very catchy song. Especially like I said, the law, where he says, "Take the law into your hands and learn to disobey." I feel like it's a very like we all talk about. It's a very anti-establishment sort of, almost like punk rock type feel that you would get from like a song like this. I don't know why. The first thing that comes to my head when I think of that sort of stuff is like Paramore. Schwab kind of gives me that Paramore vibe sometimes with his music. I know he's not like the singer that like Paramore kind of is, but like the vibe I get sometimes listening to his music reminds me of like the energy that Paramore would bring. Just a little hunch there. But if you enjoyed this reaction, please leave support by dropping a like. If you enjoyed the reaction, please leave support by dropping a like. Well, first off, go run up Schwab's song "Disobey" if you haven't yet. And if you enjoyed the reaction, make sure you leave a like. You drop a comment of suggestions that I'm currently going to start trying to catch up to them this summer. I'm going to try to make sure I get myself decently caught up this summer. If y'all don't throw a million suggestions my way, which is it's awesome. I love you guys so much for leaving suggestions. I'm going to get to a lot of them. Y'all mean the world to me when you do that. But leave a comment. Subscribe to become part of the Ranch Nation while turning on that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on Ranch Reactions, gaming, commentary, music, vlogs, my podcast, Nerds on the Mic, or anything else that I drop on this channel. Because all the ounce of love, support, and care that y'all leave mean the world to me. So with that out of the way, let's get out of here. And from the Ranch Nation, I love and appreciate all y'all, and take care. Peace.